Well, Eletrosul, and I think all Brazilian transmission companies have a very strong implementation of 61850 when we are talking about station bus implementation. Is our solution and our standard solution actually, and we started with this 15 years ago. So this experience shows us the advantage of this implementation, the interoperability with vendors, for example. And now we are starting our solution with Process Bus. Another companies in Brazil have implemented in substations that are on operation now. And Eletrosul is starting his first project to have full digital substation probably next year. And for this, the roadmap that we're trying to do is first to have a pilot project. And we have a pilot project that we start 10 years ago. We are now in a second step of this project. The next step is to have the first implementation. And with these lessons, establish a standard solution, and then we can have the scale advantage of that 61850 can give us. We expect that with the implementation of Process Bus, we can have financial advantage with this because we can do it quickly, we can do it safely, and we can do it with a standard solution that give us a scale advantage. We have very important vendors in the market that can give this solution. This is important also because we don't are talking about solutions only about one vendor, but we have a lot of them in the market, and we have the interoperability with these different vendors, and this is important for us also. We are trying to have the advantage of the implementation, because technology is not the objective. Technology is how we get advantage for these solutions and how we can get different aspects of advantage that we feel we can have. And for this, we have some important strategies. And one that is very important is the training aspects of our technical teams, because if you don't involve all your project management and operation teams to understand the standards, to understand the challenge, the infrastructure, especially change that because we're going to wire to Ethernet systems. So training is very important, and also tools. Have the correct tools for these new ambients. And what we are trying to do is this. It's not only to contract solutions, but to prepare all the company for these new solutions that we're going to have in the future. Important aspect here is that time synchronization is part of your project. Actually, we use time synchronization in our solution in substations, but we normally don't do a very important or strong project for this. But we are talking about digital substations. Time synchronization is a very important service in your plant. So I think it's important to understand this. It's not a plug and play system. It's something that you need to plan. For this, you need to define what are your requirements, what are your systems that need this, what are the performance you need for each system. Define how you're going to have especially redundancy of these services in your substation. I think in the future, PTP will be probably the standard solution for all our systems, not only because the precision you have, but especially because of the redundancy mechanism that PTP can offer you, and that guarantee that you are going to have a master clock present in your substation that guarantee the synchronization time for all your systems. This conferences are really very interesting, and it's a great opportunity to understand what's going on all around the world, because we have people for a lot of countries, for a lot of companies. We have vendors, we have utilities, we have people that are understand a lot of the standards involved in these solutions. I hope we have this very strong contact and all this information. I think it could be a very interesting opportunity for all of us.